This AI video tool takes a simple prompt like this and turns it into a full video like this. So today I'm going to walk you through how to use it so that you can create a ton of reels without having to do any voiceovers, find any footage, or learn how to edit it yourself. This can help you create more content in less time so you can grow your audience faster and start generating more revenue. And this is going to be especially handy for those of you running faceless accounts on social media where you are not in the content yourself, and you would usually be spending hours and hours trying to source and put together stock footage and voiceovers and all of that there. Now you can just run it all with AI. So what you're going to want to do is use the link in the description to create a free account with InVideo AI. Then you're going to simply give it a prompt. As with any AI tools, the more in depth you go and the more detail that you feed it, the better the result of the video is going to turn out. For example, we can give it the prompt, create a motivational Instagram reel about 5 habits to become the best version of yourself. Be sure to keep it under 30 seconds and open the video with 2024 will be the best year of your life if you commit to these 5 habits. InVideo will then begin generating the video, and a few minutes later, you'll have this full video come up. Now from here, what you're going to do is watch through the video and make any suggestions you want added to the video through the command box, such as change the music to something with more suspense. And then obviously they then go ahead and change the music. If you want to change it further, you can go in manually and switch out the scenes, edit the script, and get really detailed with things. However, if you get good at putting in the prompts and then asking it to make commands through the command box, you shouldn't have to do any of this, as the whole point is you don't have to edit. Once you've created this content with AI, if you want to use it to grow your audience, you simply need to take it to Instagram, add a short but descriptive caption, and then put in a handful of targeted hashtags and you're good to go. Just post it. Now make sure you continue posting a minimum of once per day for a couple of months before you give up on it or decide that there aren't any results. Because if you quit after a week or a couple of weeks, you simply haven't given it a chance. The Instagram algorithm requires time and a lot of data, a lot of content before it can even figure out who to recommend your content to. So if you're going to follow this strategy, at least post every single day for a couple months, which, considering this is doing all the work creating the content for you, shouldn't be hard to do. Now, this is where things start to get even crazier. What you can do is plug in AI generated video ideas to create AI generated videos to grow an audience based around a niche. You can go across to something like ChatGPT and say, I run a theme page on Instagram inspiring people to improve their life. Can you suggest 30 topic ideas for content? Then you want to give it a little bit more context and say, go in depth on how I should create each reel to maximize the engagement on the content. What this is going to do is then give you 30 ideas that you can take and run with. With these ideas, you simply copy and paste them into the prompt section, and all of a sudden you can have a month's worth of content done entirely by AI for your theme page in any niche you want. This could be in the motivational niche. This could be all about fitness. This could be about tennis or golf or cricket or any sort of sport you're interested in. It could be about a passion of sewing or videography or travel or whatever you choose to create content about or build an audience around. And then you've got all of this content without having to film or edit or script any of it. Let's dive into my screen and test it out. Okay, so jumping into ChatGPT, I've copied that prompt across. I run a theme page on Instagram inspiring people how to improve their life. Can you suggest 30 topic ideas for content? Go in depth with how I should create each reel to maximize engagement on the content. Be sure to include a short, sharp hook for each reel. 30, I'm going to say real ideas instead of 30 video reel. Because the more detail you can give ChatGPT, the better. So ChatGPT is going to then go ahead and create a ton of video ideas. And then you can just copy and paste this across. So you will have to then give it the same thing. So create a short video reel for about morning routine for success. And then copy and paste the rest of this and go generate video. And so we've just taken that idea from ChatGPT, we've given it to InVideo AI, and now we're just going to wait for them to process that. And then we could just be copying and pasting these all across into InVideo as we're doing this. So we could create new ones and have them all working at once. And so that way it would take very little time once you've got it all together. So we'll come back when this has been created and we'll take a look. So now that we've got the video back, what we're going to do is go back to the command box like I showed you guys earlier, and we're going to go make the hook and the intro shorter and more attention grabbing. Add some suspenseful music in the background. We'll make those adjustments and then it's going to come back and show us the finished product. And so now they've come back and edited the video, and they made it a lot more interesting. Obviously, you can go ahead and then change the text, the fonts, how you want the stock footage to look, all these different things to customize it to your brand and make it even better. But because I don't have a brand that I'm creating for, then I obviously can't do that. And so it still looks a little bit generic. But maybe what I'll do in future is build a theme page using content from this platform and show you how you can do it yourself. So let's dive back to the main camera. Now, after you begin publishing this content, you can then take a look at what is performing the best and double down on it. Maybe you notice that a certain type of stock footage works really, really well. So you're simply going to ask the AI to use that type of footage or those types of scenes more often. Maybe it's a certain music, maybe it's certain ideas or hooks. It's potentially even a certain length of video. Maybe the shorter 10-second videos are outperforming the longer 30 or 40-second videos. But that goes with any content on social media. Simply look at the trends of what is working best so you can optimize your content for the best results possible. And this here will allow you to scale your audience faster, because once you've done enough testing and you've tried all of these different ideas, you've looked at the data of what's working, you can then double down on that. And with tools like this to come up with a ton of ideas, to produce a ton of video content for you, there's no limit on the amount of growth you can get with a theme page on Instagram. Now, you can get started with InVideo AI for free and go ahead and start playing around with it. And then when you're serious about taking this to the next level and publishing a ton of content to grow an audience and start generating an income from it, you can then update to paid plans, which start as low as $20 a month. Underneath that, I've left a link to my free course that you can join and learn the same strategies that have helped me grow an audience. So then you can plug together the content from AI as well as the growth strategies, and you put those two together, you can build an audience, grow your following, and you're sorted. You don't need any other stuff to get results on Instagram. That's it from me. I'll see you next time.